Hey guys, it's Carly from Period Drama Style on Instagram, here with a period drama update. I'm here with my friend and frequent Swoon Worthy podcast co-host, Sunny, to talk about some exciting announcements and new releases in the period drama world. Sunny and I already covered the news about the upcoming Pride and Prejudice Netflix miniseries and the upcoming Focus Features Sense and Sensibility film. So if you want to hear our thoughts on those adaptations, check out our previous bonus episodes of Swoonworthy on Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you listen to podcasts. So for today, we have some really exciting series, mini-series, and movies to discuss. Sunny, are you as excited as I am about all the news that's coming out for period dramas?
Oh my gosh, for sure. And I feel like we've been given so much lately. There's so much material, there's so many new things, adaptations, and also a lot of original things I feel like that maybe we um, haven't seen before or haven't seen on screen before. So yeah, just really excited about everything.
And that's a great point because I feel like there's a lot of talk nowadays about reboots. We're just like inundated with these reboots and new adaptations of something that's already been done so well before. So it's nice to see original content coming out.
Absolutely.
And so to get started, let's talk about one of those that feels very original. It's a series called House of Guinness, and Netflix announced it just this past week. It'll be premiering, of course, on the Netflix streaming platform in September. It's already coming out next month with all 8 episodes released at once, from what I can tell. So, very exciting. I know you and I both saw this flash on Instagram last week. What were your initial thoughts?
I am so excited for this. I mean, I love Ireland. I love anything to do with Ireland, Irish history. My husband's father is from Ireland. We've been there twice. I've toured the Guinness brewery myself, so
No
yeah,
way.
very excited about this. I was so surprised about it though, just because I feel
Yeah.
like we haven't seen any photos yet, really. We haven't gotten a trailer even, I don't think. Like even
Oh.
now we haven't gotten a trailer. So was just very excited, but very intrigued. Yeah, really looking forward to this one. What about you?
I am too. And I like how they immediately said created by Stephen Knight from the Peaky Blinders. So, like, if you're a Peaky Blinders fan, you'll probably like this. And I've also heard comments like it feels very Succession because it's going to be about the death of a brewery mogul, Sir Benjamin Guinness, and then kind of the impact of his death, the fate of the company with his 4 adult children. So I feel like people are going to really gravitate to this. And series or mini series, I've seen, I can't tell what it's going to be, or maybe it's starting out with one season and they hope for more. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Glad you made that distinction. I actually didn't know either, but you're right. It hasn't been officially stated whether or not there's going to be more than one season. I totally agree with the Succession sort of
Yeah.
vibes. Really excited for that. And yes, the creator of Peaky Blinders is also spearheading this production, which is very exciting. Um, I'm so excited about all of these Irish actors we get to see highlighted in this show.
So, Sunny, who are you most excited about?
Okay, well, first of all, we have to talk about Jack Gleason of Joffrey Baratheon fame in Game of Thrones. He's come out of retirement, and is playing a character called Byron Hedges. And there's a really funny photo of him officially released by Netflix of him like holding a little carpet bag and like running through the streets of Dublin. Really excited to see him in this. We've also got Fionn O'Shea from Normal People. He played Daisy Edgar Jones's evil boyfriend. Excited to see him again. And maybe a lesser known actress, Danielle Galligan, who played Nina Zenik in Shadow and Bone. She was my favorite character. So I'm really excited to see her in this. And she plays Lady Olivia Hedges. and you can see her in House of Guinness in this beautiful white satin dress, sitting at a dinner table, and she looks absolutely stunning. So very excited to see her. And the last actress I'm really excited for, Jessica Reynolds, who recently starred in the Irish rap film Kneecap. Again, one of my favorite characters, also because she was one of the only female characters in the film. But she plays Lady Christine O'Madden. So yes, really excited about all of these Irish actors and actresses I've admired and been following for a while now, and to see them all in this very Irish series.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's great. You have like the full rundown of who's in this, and I love that, Sunny. You are already a dedicated fan to House of Guinness. I have to say also, I don't know if these actors are Irish, but they're in it. James Norton.
Yes.
And James Norton has been a favorite of mine since Grantchester. And he was, of course, in the latest Little Women from 2019. That's where a lot of people probably know him from. And he's also in War and Peace miniseries with Lily James. And I love him in that. So I'm excited to see him in that in House of Guinness. And then Louis Partridge is in this. Now, we've seen him in Enola Holmes on Netflix. He's the younger person who is playing Millie Bobby Brown's love interest in that show. And he's Mr. Wickham in the upcoming Pride and Prejudice.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I totally forgot about that.
So
Love
this,
that.
yeah, so Louis Partridge is becoming like a period drama regular.
Oh my goodness.
So, Sunny, speaking of James Norton, there's a series that came out recently. In fact, it was released this week, like August 24th in the UK, called King and Conqueror. This one I had seen previews for on Instagram quite a bit, some stills and some teasers. The reviews are coming in and they're not so good. I don't know if you noticed that as well.
Yes, I have. It's such a bummer because it looks like this medieval epic, which I've just been like starved for. I feel like I was on a real like medieval kick this winter. I
Yeah.
watched Braveheart for the first time. I
Mhm.
watched A Knight's Tale for the first time, and like 100 different iterations of King Arthur. So when I saw the trailer for King and Conquer, I was like, yes, this is like what I wanted. But you're right, the reviews are unfortunately not so great. And I think it's a lot of commentary on the sort of like historical accuracy
Yeah.
of the timeline of events, maybe. I've also heard some
Mhm.
things criticizing the production design. But yeah, what else have you heard?
No, that's pretty much it. Like they're trying to create more of a drama instead of relying on historical facts. It's like the Battle of Hastings era, William of Normandy. And it's just, yeah, I don't know. People are saying it's falling short of expectations because I think people did have a lot of hype. So maybe what Netflix is doing with House of Guinness is good. They're just kind of announcing it the month before, so there's less pressure. I don't know.
That's so funny. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's such a bummer to hear that. And I feel like seeing that BBC was producing this, I had high hopes for it because I feel like, big name, they would do it well. But yeah, very unfortunate. Um, I know I was excited to see Nicolas, I believe his name is Nicolas Coster-Waldau. Jamie Lannister in Game of Thrones is in this opposite James Norton. Was really excited to see him. I did while I was researching news about this series, there was a Reddit comment that like popped up and it just like really made me laugh. He just was saying, everyone's riding really small horses. That was like the one criticism that they had. I just thought that was really funny because I hadn't noticed that in the
That's
trailer.
so funny. Well, now I want to look at it because I have a funny story where my husband, I took him horseback riding for the very first time, and they put him on a very small horse called Dark Knight, and the pictures look hilarious because his feet are like almost touching the ground.
Wait,
Anyhow,
that's so funny.
yeah. But then we had a redemption horseback ride, and he was on this huge steed. So,
Oh, that's too
anyways,
funny.
so we'll see. I mean, sometimes after bad reviews have come in for a show and then I go in and watch the show with low expectations, I'm pleasantly surprised. So you never know. All right. Next up, I want to talk about the Forsytes or the Forsyte saga, which we've gotten some recent stills from, some promo photos, if you will, of the actors in this show. And it's interesting too because I'm seeing posters saying the Forsytes, but on IMDb it's still saying the Forsyte saga. And this one, unfortunately, we have to wait until 2026, I believe, for US folks to watch it on Masterpiece PBS, which usually goes to Amazon Prime Video. But the UK should get to see it sometime later this year. And this one I've been excited about for so long. Okay. Firstly, because there's a series from 2002 and it's a two-season series. It's a slow burn. It's just got the best cast ever. Damian Lewis, Gina McKee, Rupert Graves, Yoan Grufford. And I don't know, I just love that show. And the fact that they're rebooting it, I'm not as upset about because I feel like it needs to be brought to newer audiences. And I think, Sunny, you've also watched the older series.
Yes, I actually just watched it for the first time a couple months ago. My aunt is a huge fan of the 2002 adaptation, and I I was exhausted after I finished. I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
What an emotional roller coaster. I
Yeah.
like needed a period of recovery after finishing it. I thought Gina McKee as Irene was just her performance was so heartbreaking.
Hmm.
And Damian Lewis as Soames Forsythe, so despicable. And like I fully believed their characters. I thought they were so brilliant in it, but because they were so brilliant, it was just also the most devastating sort of ending. And I think there is, I don't know if it's just, I haven't seen too much of the behind the scenes yet, but all the promotional imagery that BBC and Masterpiece have been serving us on social media, it looks really like fresh. Like I feel like the costumes look really like updated. I don't want to say they've been given like the Bridgerton treatment, but I feel like everyone's very like color coordinated. I don't know what it is, but it just like
Hmm.
has this sort of like modern like freshness to it.
Hmm.
I don't know. What do you think? Would you agree?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And I was actually trying to dig in and see if it was, if they changed the time period a little bit, because sometimes they do that.
Oh,
So they may have. I need to look into that further, but I agree. And the actors are just, I'm really hyped up about these actors that are being put in this new series. So we have our queen, Eleanor Tomlinson, Poldark. And see, this is the Poldark creator, Debbie Horsfield, and then Tuppence Middleton from Downton and War and Peace. Jack Davenport, who we haven't seen since Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, I'm sure he's been in other things, but then there's some newcomers that I'm also excited to see. They look great in the costuming as well. I'm not as familiar with them. And the other thing about this that's very interesting is a season two is already on the way.
oh wow, that's awesome.
Yep, they're filming a season two, and they recently announced that Richard Rankin, who's an Outlander, is going to be in that and some other actors. So, yeah,
Okay.
we've already got a season two, and we haven't even seen season one.
I know. I'm really excited to see Millie Gibson as Irene Heron. I'm not too familiar with her, but I know she plays the Doctor's companion opposite Ncuti Gatwa in the new Doctor Who series. She plays his
Oh,
companion Ruby Sunday. And I just like YouTubed like some of her scenes from Doctor Who just to like get a sense of her because I'd never
oh,
seen her in anything before. And I think she's going to be great. She's very young, but I think she has a sort of like gravity about her. And also, I think she's a very pretty crier. There's some crying
oh,
scenes
that's so
in Doctor Who.
funny.
And I feel like Irene Heron in the Forsyte Saga is just always crying. So,
Yeah, yeah. I guess you would be married to Soames.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, very cool. But you know what? You mentioned that she was young, and I do think some of these period dramas now have these very young looking actors, and people are commenting on this. So, another example is this new Pride and Prejudice that's coming out. The actors that they got to play, like Mrs. Gardner, the aunt of Elizabeth Bennet, people are like, oh my gosh, she looks so young. This is weird to see a younger actress in this more mature role. I don't know. So, I wonder if it's just kind of like, you know, how sometimes we look back at photos of our grandparents and were the same age, but they looked older, more mature. I'm wondering if that's kind of going on. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if they're trying to appeal to like a newer, younger audience by casting younger actors and actresses.
Potentially. Yeah. Either way, I am there for the Foresights, and I know you are too. And yeah, brace yourselves for some drama, some intense scenes.
There is a mini series coming out next year, Amadeus. We don't know too much about it yet. There have been some promotional images released through classicfm.com, which is how I found out about it. We've got Will Sharp playing the classical composer Amadeus Mozart, and Paul Bettany, who I know and love from A Knight's Tale,
Yeah.
who I believe plays his rival Salieri. And it's a series that is based on, I believe, a book which was also adapted in 1984, the film Amadeus, which won the Oscar that year. Carly, have you watched the 1984 film?
Sunny, this has been on my watch list for so long, and I can't find it streaming. I just need to rent it because I know. Have you seen it?
No way. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was so hard to watch. I remember watching this, I think maybe with my mom when I was really little. I haven't seen it in
Actually,
a very long time.
that's so funny that you said that because I think my mom also put it on when I was younger. That's so funny.
And I'm pretty sure it was like on VHS. Like I feel like I
Okay.
remember the VHS sleeve. So that's how long it's been since I watched it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, well, I think we need to have an Amadeus watch party, um, especially ahead of this series because this looks good. And you're right, like Will Sharp, this is an actor slash director. Some people know him from The White Lotus season two, and there's this recent British show set in the UK, I think that he's in, but he's also a director. He directed a period drama, actually, The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne, starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Claire Foy. So,
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
I remember this one. I didn't
yeah.
realize that he had directed it. Oh my goodness, I need to go watch this immediately.
This is another one. Brace yourself. It kind of looked like a cute cat film, and it's not. It's a bit, it's a bit dramatic and sad, but I mean, it's still a really great movie. But anyway, so I'm just fascinated by Will Sharp in general, and so to see him slated for this Amadeus miniseries, I'm very excited.
Yeah, I loved him in White Lotus. I also think he's so handsome, very swoon worthy.
Yeah,
We're getting a
yeah,
very swoon worthy Amadeus.
yeah. No, I'm excited about this one. The pictures that you sent me, the article from Classic FM that you sent me, which we'll have to link up here in our post.
I know it's the same writing team behind Netflix's Black Doves, which I believe
Oh
released
yeah,
last year. I don't know if you watch and
I
if you
did.
watch. I did too. I mean, of course, Keira Knightley, have to
Yeah.
watch it, and I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was very entertaining. Like the pacing was great, so I'm
Hmm.
excited to see how they do this um, historically based period series.
Very nice. I'm glad you shared that with me because I didn't know that. That's interesting. Black Doves. Yeah, that was a good one. And that one has a second season coming up, I believe.
Oh no way! I didn't know that.
I think so. I think it
Oh,
was.
great.
Yeah, so then we have something that this has been announced for a while, but I figured we'd been talking about Masterpiece PBS upcoming period dramas so much that I wanted to mention that we're still waiting for the Count of Monte Cristo. This is something that's been released as early as last fall, actually, 2024 at a film festival, and I think it already was released in certain countries, but It will be premiering on Masterpiece PBS 2026. This is a Count of Monte Cristo adaptation starring Sam Claflin as Edmond Dantes. This got a lot of hype when it was first announced too, because there was another Count of Monte Cristo French film, and I went in theaters and saw that one. And I really liked it, but there's just been talk about these dueling Count of Monte Cristos, so I can't wait to see this one and then compare the two. I did like the French one. I don't know if you saw that one come through.
I didn't, and I didn't even know about this one actually, so I was really excited about it. That's so funny. When I Googled Count of Monte Cristo 2024 to do research for the podcast, I saw the French one and I was really confused. And then I realized that they had come out the same year.
Yeah.
Um, but yes, I love Sam Claflin. Very excited to see him in this one. And watch the trailer, and it looks incredibly opulent. I think they
Yeah.
must have, yeah, yeah, really, really looking forward to seeing all the set pieces and the costumes for this one. I love a good revenge story.
Oh, yeah.
Um, and people on Reddit are saying this is like one of the best Count of Monte Cristo adaptations. Um, just like of all time, like it seems to be like critically acclaimed and also like a fan favorite. So I'm really looking
Ooh.
forward to this one.
I'm excited too. I mean, yeah, I've heard good things. I liked the French one, but that was also a movie, and there's only so much you can fit into a movie. This one looks to be more like a mini series, so potentially longer. So I'm actually a huge fan of the book Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh my gosh, wow, it's
I
a
have it
big
right
book.
here. It's a big book, and the funny story is, Sunny, if you don't mind me sharing, is they gave this to us for summer reading ahead of, I think, sixth grade, but they said you could read the abridged version, but I didn't get that memo. And so I literally read this for the summer going into middle school.
Oh
And
my gosh.
I was like, I started out complaining about it, but then by the end, I was just so in love with it and so in love with reading this intense classic literature that I think it really just inspired me to keep reading classic literature for fun, not just for school. So I
Oh
have
my
this like,
gosh.
yeah, connection to this book.
Wow, Carly, your sixth grade self is my hero. That's insane. That's
I,
incredible.
yeah, then afterwards, when I learned I could have read the abridged version, I was like, oh, okay.
No, no, no. This is way cooler.
Yeah, that's my story. And I became an English literature major. But, anyways, so I'm really excited. And I think we should do a full podcast episode on the Count of Monte Cristo adaptations, including the Jim Caviezel version, which I grew up with. I don't know if you ever saw that one.
No, I haven't.
You'll have to see it. It's interesting, and it has a young Henry Cavill in it, and I remember falling in love with him as a child. I mean,
Oh
as a
my
young
gosh.
woman.
Okay, yes.
Yes. And this other one, a few more notes on this upcoming one with Sam Claflin. Jeremy Irons is in it, who is incredible as an actor. He's playing the Abi Faria. Blake Ritson, so Gilded Age, Oscar will be in it as one of the bad guys. And then we have a Danish actor who you may recognize as the King in A Royal Affair from 2012. This is also directed by Billy August or August. He's a director of Danish period dramas, and I have to say, Danish period dramas are some of my favorite. They're just exquisitely done, and I don't know, I'm really excited about this.
Oh my gosh, yes. I am very excited for Hamnet coming out in December, starring Paul Mescal and Jessie Buckley, directed by the legend Chloe Zhao. The trailer was released and it looks stunning. Carly, have you seen the trailer?
I have seen the trailer, and I was glued to the screen there. I wanted to pick up all the little nuances of this. So, yeah, I'm also looking forward to this one.
Yeah, same. I was like freezing on every single frame so I could see like who was in it. Um, yeah, it looks stunning. The cinematography looks stunning. Um, just like very atmospheric. I loved that shot. I think it's like the first shot in the trailer of Jessie Buckley like curled up at the roots of this like tree. I thought that was so beautiful. And the painted backdrop in the theater. So Paul Mescal plays William Shakespeare, and I believe the movie centers around him and his relationship with his wife, Agnes, who's played by Jessie Buckley, and also their three children. Um, and I just watched Normal People for the first time ever. I'm very late to the game, 5 years late, and I just fell in love with Paul Mescal and Normal People. So I'm really excited to see him in this. I haven't seen Jessie Buckley in anything yet, but I know she's an incredibly critically acclaimed actress, has won many awards, and is also like a very, very talented singer.
Okay, so I am kind of in love with Jessie Buckley. I fell in love with her in 2016 when I watched the War and Peace miniseries. She plays Maria, and that's James Norton, who we talked about earlier on this episode's sister in this miniseries. And I had never seen this actress before, and there was something about her that I just like instantly fell in love with, and I thought she's going to be someone. Like she I don't know, she was just had this magnetic quality about her, and I was just enchanted. And then I started to see her pop up in a few other things. Like there's this 2017 movie called Beast with Johnny Flynn. She was in a mini series version of The Woman in White. She was in Judy with Renee Zellweger.
Have you seen her in Wild Rose? That's the one everyone keeps talking about.
I'm dying to see her in that, where she sings because she's a singer.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
She also originated the role of Sally Bowles in the West End revival of Cabaret opposite Eddie Redmayne, and she won a lot of awards for being Sally on the stage. So this is just like someone who came on the scene 2016 sort of. So I guess almost 10, yeah, 10 years ago almost. And she's one to watch. I think this movie is going to be where people truly see her shine and her acting ability. Like she is incredible. I can't say enough positive things about her. I'm kind of
Oh
fangirling
my
right now.
gosh. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Wait, I'm so excited to see her in this now. And I know she and Paul Mescal have been in a film together previously. I don't believe they shared any scenes in this film, but they were
Oh,
both in The Lost Daughter in 2024. Not a
yeah.
period film, but starring Olivia Colman and Dakota Johnson. And unfortunately, I think they played characters in like two different timelines, like in the narrative of this film. But yes, that The Lost Daughter is another one I really want to watch leading up to viewing of Hamnet. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen that one either, but yeah, I think we need to have some watch party, Sunny, with some of these movies that we're talking about. And just a fun note, Jessie Buckley and James Norton, they did date for a couple years. So they played brother and sister on War and Peace, but they did date in real life.
Intrigue.
But they ended on good terms. They're friends now, but anywho. So I love a period drama couple.
Oh, yes, for sure.
All right. So I think this one Hamnet, we're going to go see it in theaters in December. It's expected December 12th, and we will have to do a podcast episode on it because this is going to be big. I think everyone's going to go to the theater to see this.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and last year Paul Mescal was last December, I think was when it was or last November for Gladiator 2. So he's used to the box office hype, I think, by now. All right. And then another one that we just saw trailers for this week was Hedda and this one is based on the Ibsen play. The play, I believe, when it's on the stage is usually set in like 1891 or a different, an earlier time period, but they're doing a 1954 glitz and glam version of this story starring Tessa Thompson, who, many people know her from Westworld and other things, and she's just so beautiful. Love seeing Tessa Thompson on the screen. I think this one looks intriguing. I don't know too much about it. I'm not as familiar with the play, but it's going to be streaming on Amazon Prime October 29th. So we'll get to see this one really soon.
Yes, I was watching the trailer for this, and somebody in the comments said it was giving like Great Gatsby meets murder mystery vibes, and I totally see that. I'm really excited for this one.
Yeah, no, that's a good way of putting it. I was also thinking of like that Babylon movie that came out with Margot Robbie, where it's just kind of like chaotic and like a night of debauchery. But anyways, we'll see. But it is, I love the style of it. It looks very chic, very glam. Yeah,
Yes. And I was also reading the Wikipedia page for the original play, and I found out that Rosamund Pike has played Hedda on stage and won like a ton of awards for that. I would love to know if there's like a recording of that somewhere.
that sounds awesome. Yeah, I would love to see Rosamund Pike in real life. I'm sure she's just so regal and oh my gosh. Wait, did you say that you met her in real life? Am I making that up? No. Who
Rosamund
did
Pike, no.
who did you
Oh,
meet in real
oh,
life?
oh, what's her name? The cheerleader in Glee. Oh, Diana Agron.
There you go. Okay, I probably read an Instagram comment that said they met Rosamund Pike and that Rosamund Pike was nice. So,
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
yeah, I always like to hear that. I get nervous when people say they ran into a celebrity or an actor in real life and they were mean.
Yeah,
Wait,
I mean, I haven't met too many celebrities, but all the ones I've met have thankfully been very, very nice.
that's good.
Um, I passed Julianne Moore on the street once in Greenwich Village, and she's
Wow.
so petite. She was like so petite, it like surprised me, and I didn't recognize her at first. But like she's so yeah recognizable.
And did she
Yeah,
have the pretty red hair going on?
she did, and she had like the big sunglasses, so it was like very like movie star vibes.
Love that. I have not seen anyone super famous, I guess I can say. I saw someone from Impractical Jokers at the Newark airport.
That totally counts. Are you kidding me?
Oh, goodness. Okay, and Sunny, one final period drama potential to mention. Last week, Kirsten Dunst, in an interview, said that she's read the script for a new Sofia Coppola movie that she will be part of. And we don't know anything about it. We don't know what time period it takes place. We don't know the characters, title, anything. But can you imagine if it's another period drama starring Kirsten Dunst, directed by Sofia Coppola? Fingers crossed.
Oh my gosh, Carly, you just made my week. I did not know about this. Wow, so excited. Yes, please be another period drama.
I know. After Marie Antoinette, The Beguiled, I mean, even The Virgin Suicides takes place in a earlier time period. I just rewatched that one recently and it was so good. Oh my gosh. And people on Reddit were commenting, Marie Antoinette too.
That's what we want. Give the people what they want.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely have to be pretty tragic
Yeah.
because it would be the second part of,
Right. Right,
oh
right,
my
right.
gosh. But she could probably pull it off, but we'll see. I mean, who knows with Sofia Coppola? You never know what you're going to get. Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Totally. Oh my goodness. Carly, have you seen the leaked images from the set of the new Pride and Prejudice?
I have. And yeah, I mean, I'm still digesting them, I feel like. I don't know what to think because they don't give a lot away. But what are your initial thoughts on them?
Yes, so it's Emma Corrin and Jack Lowden on a cliff, and Emma Corrin looks distraught. So I'm wondering if it's the first proposal scene where Lizzie Bennet rejects him outright and he becomes very upset and like storms away. There is also an accompanying video leak of that scene taking place.
This is so crazy. I feel like we're in this world where we're seeing these photos come out way early, and I don't know how I feel about them. Like part of me, I love like I'm someone who likes to know of the surprise. Like I don't want to be surprised like for a surprise party or anything. I want to be the one who knows about the surprise, if that makes sense. So part of me really likes seeing these leaked photos, leaked videos, but then the other part of me is a little just like maybe it should be saved for the big day. I don't know. I'm torn. I'm torn, Sunny.
I feel you. No, I feel you. I also love to know, like I love to know what's like been leaked. I love to know what people are talking about, but I would also doubly love to just watch it and like be surprised.
Yeah, it's just very interesting. But I I did when I first saw, these photos, there were some previous photos of Emma Corrin as Elizabeth Bennet and Freya Maver as Jane Bennet. And I thought those photos were also exciting and they looked really nice in their costumes. So I don't know.
Yes, and also I didn't realize that Freya Maver, who plays Jane Bennett, is also in the BBC Canal adaptation of Marie Antoinette. I recognized her like very later on. I was like, oh my gosh, that's her. So I'm excited to see her in this because she plays sort of
Yeah.
like an evil character in Marie Antoinette.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We haven't even talked about that miniseries or that series together. But yeah, I also watched that one, and the latest season had this actress. And then she played the young, I know you're also a fan of The White Queen with Rebecca Ferguson.
Oh my gosh, yes, she was in that
Sh
too. How could I have forgotten?
Yeah, like the very last one or two episodes where she plays the older Elizabeth of York, but then of course it changed to Jodie Comer in The White Princess.
Yes, you're right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she was, I mean, she's so beautiful. And I feel like she has like period face. Um,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
really excited to see her as Jane Bennett.
Yeah. So I don't know, but and I do like the costumes that I've seen from the Pride and Prejudice leaked photos, like or photos on the set, I should say. That makes me feel like they're going in the right direction. Like I love they're kind of doing like a lighter blue, teal blue almost with some dark reds, and I really like the color theme that I'm seeing with the costume. So I'm hopeful with that. And it looks very Regency. So, yeah, we shall see.
Very exciting.
Okay, and there you have it, folks. This has just been a rundown of the latest period drama news. And if you like this type of update from us from Swoon Worthy Podcast, let us know. And we'll keep doing this. Sunny and I will get on screen and talk about all the latest announcements and upcoming period dramas. So keep us posted on that. And hope you learned something. Hope you're as excited as we are about period dramas. And thank you, Sunny, for joining me in this conversation.
My gosh, of course, pleasure as always.
All right. We'll catch you next time, everybody. Bye.